he knew he had a crew. There wasn't no punk, and they spit fire shirts and SB dunks. They would push till they couldn't skate no more. Office building lobbies wasn't safe no more. And it wasn't like they wasn't getting chased no more. Just the freedom was better than breathing, they said. An escape route they used to escape out. When things got crazy, they needed to break out. They had any place with stairs, any good grinds, the world was theirs. And they four wheels would take them there until the cops came and said there's no skating here. So they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way they roll, just rebels without a cause with no place to go. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come roll with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick, and push.
Beat up the block and the gun on my press a little button to open the wings. Ain't no advance on the deal I just signed. I don't need to labor controlling my strings. A lot of these marionettes, I dance on my own and so does my necklace. Praying for my solar plexus. Weight of dependent is punching, it's reckless. Michelin's all on my restaurant checklist. Skating from city to city to finish it. The Wellington blue in the middle, the same as how I be preferring my Venice. And Windleton black and the minnow sentence. And I was apprentice and under a villain. Fist full of metal to pay my respects. I slotted my dentist to get his new grill and the incoming call from Shabia Connect. The look in my closet is mold on the ceiling. Master pick gets Aaron Donald, it's hard to explain. The rush of the feeling. I try not to focus too hard on the dubs. I try to not dwell on the L's as well. 7 a.m. on the beach, the waves of plastic suddenly started to swell. The VVS choker, I call it a trail. Bent over the time, my monitor fell. Cloaking the vice on the rolls, it look like a beater. It's really a ghost in the shell. The real shit toasting the world. The Terragon buttermoon walking the pen like the king of pop. Put on my power scout, the Gucci couch. I still cannot locate the city. The rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. I feel like Joe Horn. I like to score and play and set up another table for two. I step out on the shorty to pick up a pack from my Cartier buff. Excuse me a second. Don't really matter the Lord or yo, I'ma turn it to furnace. Snuggle hotel after candle at dinner. The room that we in is impeccably furnished. See a little daylight and turn on the burners. Flip the switch for the deepest with chia, the spice strips. And my Supreme 98 size 11 and crushing my feet like a vice grip. I couldn't find them in bigger. They match so perfectly with this new ghost. They're trying to call me a democracy rig. I get it, I get it. I take it back and I split it at wins, and I'ma be back in a minute. I ran it up just to give me a monogram, one-on-one cast iron skillet. Way I've been raising my price, I'm grateful as ever, cause it took a village. Way I've been a shorty, she think I'm a Hollywood villain. Happy to say that I'm no longer working with, not really feeling. Needed a breath, so I bit on a bullet, I still got some cracks in my molars. Get on a flight at my power headquarters as soon as the weather is cold. 7% strikes that professional bold. The fatty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it.
She's a slave. All right, ready to go here. Now it's the DH, Ozzie Smith. On the ground, right side. Slings to first. One out in the top of the first. Kyle Teal getting ready to hit. First pitch misses. Schmidt, 6'1" righty, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. One down, base is empty. Inside. And it's 2-1. They say you win.
2-2.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So 2 down now. And here is Luis Aparicio. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Naylor. And they put the tag on him. That's the third. Back here at Dyken Park. Getting the nod in this one. Chase Burns. What's the word on him?
He has great stuff, Boog, but what I love most is his drive. You know, when he takes the ball, he's going to give you everything he's got and try to pitch deep into the ball game. He's a true competitor, which makes it easy for his teammates to play hard for him. We're not going to see him take many pitches off. I can promise you that.
Ball high.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
There's a swing and a drive. Williams ranging into the alley. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Now at the plate, Jason Dominguez. Naylor hustling after it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Next to hit, Roman Anthony. Swinging a foul straight back. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss.
No balls. 2
Throw safe. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Top of the second. And now the first baseman, Tony Clark. Schmidt back to work. That one is absolutely belted. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. He circles the bases, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. Up the middle, Jeter. Tosses to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Gleyber Torres up to hit. He swings and fouls one off. One out, bases empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. And a foul ball. Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
That one ripped. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. The relay throw. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in. Back here in Houston, bottom half of inning number 2, and now the DH, Manny Machado. And there's a ball. Swings through that one for strike one.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Hard hit, but right at him in left. And now it's Josh Naylor.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Clark. He takes it on his own, and that quickly 2 away. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Anthony under it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now the left fielder, Ted Williams. That one fouled off. Next offering down low and in the dirt. That one missing inside. Just missed.
Down. Ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now
this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Banks off the wall. Now around second, going for third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Comes up empty.
0-2.
That one 95 to finish him off. Stepping in, Ozzie Smith grounded out his first time. And ball one.
1-0. 2-0.
Williams stands at third with one gone in the inning. On the ground right side. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Now a chance for Kyle Teal. Struck out swinging his first time. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Back here in Houston, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now here is Cody Bellinger. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Little chopper rolls foul.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
Here's the tag, and he's out. So digging in, Derek Jeter. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. Swings and misses, and that is strike two.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. As we go to the top of the fourth, and the batter will be the shortstop, Luis Aparicio. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to short, Jeter. On the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Next is switch hitting first baseman, Tony Clark.
The first baseman, number 17, Tony Clark.
And that's a check swing and a ball in the dirt. And that is ball one. And another ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Tap foul at the plate. 2-2 now. Look out!
That hit him.
And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's Josh Naylor. Grounded out his first time up. That's outside. Ball one. Naylor in his 6th season. 27 years old, and he dives for the bag. Got him! Double play. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now it's going to be Jason Dominguez. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
No ball.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Foul ball.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Clark. He steps on the bag, and one gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Now the third baseman, 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2's the count.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Got him swinging on the curveball, and now 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Roman Anthony. That one ripped, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a swing and a miss.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. The throw to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over.
Yes. No ifs, ands, or maybe. No less.
Back here at Dyken Park, we go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Swings and misses at the sweeper.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Strike 3 went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. And now the center fielder, Roman Anthony. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Ground ball right side. Jazz tosses to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. 2 down, base is empty, and the batter now, Ted Williams. And that one pulled foul. Swing and a foul out of play. And that's in the dirt.
1-2.
And they'll do it again. That's out to center field. Bellinger sizing it up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Manny Machado. Burns back to work. Fouled off down the right side. And in foul ground, he pulls it down, 1 out. And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes.
It's in and out of his glove. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. Here's the catcher to hit, Austin Wells. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
The center fielder, number 35.
Bellinger up to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0 balls,
Wells
1 strike.
off of first with 2 away. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. All right, we go to the top half of it. Danny Coulombe comes on now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
0-1.
And a pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Anthony sizing this one up, makes the catch, and there's one gone. Back to the top of the lineup, and next is the designated hitter, Ozzie Smith. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. Swing and a foul back, that's out of play. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first, out on the drop, third strike, two gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Teal will hit next. First pitch, not close. Two outs. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 1-2. Got it. And it's well, we go bottom 6. Leading off, Derek Jeter. Sliced hard but foul.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Torres makes the grab, one away. So the batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. Going 1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
0-2.
That's a laser base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close.
Run around the goal. And that one gets away at the plate. To third, tag, got him.
He's out.
Throws to first in time, and that will end the inning. Back here in Houston, all set for the start of the inning. Now here is Luis Aparicio. And that one fouled off. And misses inside. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Full count.
On a line out towards center. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. And now the first baseman, Tony Clark. He's already homered here in this one. And there's the strike.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
0-2.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Toss to Naylor, and 2 away to start the 7th. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Naylor. That's a little bit low.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Bunted back towards the mound. Over to first, and the inning is over. And we're back, set for the last half of the seventh. Down to third baseman, number 4. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Up the middle, base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Roman Anthony. Swung on, belted. Makes the grab, and there's one away. Manny Machado up to the plate. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Runner takes off, and Manny gets a piece. With the tying run at the plate, you're at the bottom of the 7th. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Runner goes again. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. And it gets by him. Around third. Still finds a way to get off a throw. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Comes through with the RBI. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late.
Save!
He's safe.
And now Austin Wells. There's the strike up high. And it's 0-1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Boots it. And he's out on the tag. Ping-pongs around a bit, but they get the out. We go to the 8th. Here's Gleyber Torres. Jesse Chavez taking over on the mound.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Good take by Torres. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Bellinger makes the grab.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that.
Liner, and this could be trouble. The throw to second is offline.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour.
Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. And that one fouled off. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Got him! 2 out. Next is the designated hitter, Ozzie Smith. First pitch, and he just misses. Go-ahead run at second, and we're at the top of the 8th. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Kyle Teal digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. They turn things over to the southpaw Ian Seymour.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one.
0-1.
That crosses the plate, and now they're just one strike away from getting out of this mess.
Low ball.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. They get the fourth. Bottom of the eighth. Now the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Way inside.
That's a ball.
Sometimes it takes a couple of pitches to get a feel, especially when you move from that bullpen mound into this game mound.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Late on that fastball.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
No balls. 2
All
strikes.
tied up here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swings through that.
1-2's the count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Anthony makes the catch, and welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, Luis Aparicio. That's too low.
That's a ball. That's
and that's
down.
ball 1. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Next is switch hitting first baseman, Tony Clark. Foul ball. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside. And the sweeper is off the plate. And a base hit up the middle.
Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
1-run game here in the top of the ninth. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Makes the catch for the out. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. 1 for 3. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Just missed.
That's out.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Makes the grab. 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Roman Anthony. And that misses. Ball 1. Clark off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
1-1. That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Inside, just missed.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it. Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Inside, and
take your base. That hit him.
Kobe Mayo, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. So they bring on the veteran, Pedro Martinez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Outside low. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls,
so they're all
strike.
Loaded up. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Full count.
Strike 3, got him swinging. Back here at Dyken Park, here's the third baseman, number 4, Hader, back to work.
Hey,
swing and a miss. Strike 1.
It's 0-1.
And that one is inside ball 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. He's 2 outs away. Here's the left fielder, Roman Anthony. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Anthony sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. And now it's Manny Machado. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Late on that fastball.
1-1.
Sends it to center, and this should be it. Ball game. 3.
So don't go.
same. I wanna see the lights on. Look so good, look so fine, baby, you just blow my mind. Baby, you're the last thing.
Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
The second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And that's a little bit high. And we are underway. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. That one to first. The tag, and he's out.
Tag.
And now the right fielder, Jason Dominguez. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Now the third baseman, Michael Bush. First pitch swinging.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
That misses the zone. And a count 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Anthony makes the play, and it's out number 3. And now the DH, Ozzie Smith. Popped up. Chisholm on his way over. Corrals it. And there's one down. Tony Clark now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Martinez, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slurve, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Luis Aparicio. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's where the swing. New inning getting started. Here's Manny Machado. On the ground. Oh, he gloves it. Gathers and throws. In time. Got him. Roman Anthony getting ready to hit. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. There's the strike.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike, and it's 0-2.
That's a ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The wind and the pitch. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Josh Naylor. In the air, left field, down the line. And it gets by him. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And there's a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Aparicio. That ends the frame. And we're back. Bottom of the second. And now the catcher comes up to him. Kyle Teal. And that skips in the dirt. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Now a bunt with 2 strikes, and that goes foul. It's a strikeout. So up next, Josh Naylor. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Our biggest concern, other than injury after a moment like that, is just how the pitcher will respond. You know, sometimes a guy will lose confidence in a pitch when he's hit somebody.
In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. And now a man into scoring position. Outside low, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Naylor leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Pitch kicks away. Not in time. He's safe. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Here's a 3-0. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slurve right there.
3 balls,
Threw it
1
extremely
strike.
well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Squares and gets it down the left side. And that's just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Roman Anthony now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Just missed. 2 outs and a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now 1 miss.
No, that's it.
Next offering is down low. 3 balls and a strike. So now 2 on
Take your base.
and 2 outs. So 2 outs with runner. Intentional pass coming. Base is now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. Kobe Mayo in the box now. Takes strike 1. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Late swing fouled off. Got him swinging. He chased. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Strike 1.
So O'Neal Cruz is named after Paul O'Neal. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neal. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was a moment that O'Neal Cruz will never forget.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Right side, hard hit. Here's the tag, and he's out. Derek Jeter digs in now. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. 1 out, base is empty. Good job to fight that one off. got him swinging. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And first offering is fouled off. And that's down and away. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Teal gathers, goes to first in time. Bottom of the inning. Now it's going to be Ozzie Smith. Martinez back to work. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off. He was late. The 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Now the number 2 hitter, Tony Clark, struck out swinging his first time. Outside with a breaking ball.
1-0.
And it's even up.
1-1.
And that drops in for a strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Luis Aparicio will hit next. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. They say you win.
1-1.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1-2's the count.
Bunting for a hit. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. And we're back onto the 4th. And the batter now, Jason Dominguez. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Dominguez goes 5 feet 9 inches, 190 pounds, usually in left, but today he's starting in right field.
0-2.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Michael Busch now at the plate. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
That missed by a lot.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the count is 1-2. That one way inside. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Williams makes the grab, 1 down. Here comes Manny Machado. Grounded out his first time up. And Manny gets a piece. 1 down, base is empty. And it's fouled away. 0-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. There's a swing and a drive. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Fastball pretty much middle.
Here goes the runner. Popped up. And a foul ball. Runner on the go again. And he pops up the bunt. Drops into the glove. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. Bottom of the fourth, and now Kyle Teal. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
It's
you know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Good eye right there. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. And here is Josh Naylor. Fought off foul. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Ball one there.
1-1.
Going to count 1 and 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1-2.
And that one hammered. That's back. You can kiss it goodbye. And we are starting over. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Gleyber Torres. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
That's to third. Bush. And Gleyber Torres retired. Roman Anthony getting ready to hit. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
No balls. 1 strike.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Puts a bunt down. On the run, sends it over to first. He's safe. On with a bunt single. Here's the left fielder, Ted Williams. Swing and a foul out of play. Foul ball there. Now a bunt with 2 strikes, and that goes foul. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. That one outside, 1-0.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 1-2
is the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. At the plate, Jason Varitek. And that is out of play.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Hauls it in for the out. That's out number 2. Here's O'Neal Cruz. He's 0 for 1. This to third. Mayo whips it across, and that is the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Kobe Mayo. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And there's a ball.
1-2.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup, Ozzie Smith, the next to hit. And that's in the dirt.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Out to short. Fires to first on the run, and he gets him. Nicely done. So 2 down now, and here is Tony Clark. Ball 1 and a pitch inside. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Check swing went around. And the count 1-2.
The count.
And downstairs.
2-2. That's a ball. Count is full.
And that is low for ball 4.
Runner, take your base.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Aparicio stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That one not close. And that is ball 1. And that's too high.
That's high.
Clark leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Ball.
In the dirt. To second, and he's out. Bang, bang play. And we're back. Top 6. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Derek Jeter. And that one wrapped foul. Aparicio throws across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down. So digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Next pitch is outside. And a swing and a miss there.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Sneaks through, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Throw off line, he's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
Runner takes off. And that one fouled off. 0-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Runner goes again. Pitch outside.
That's a ball.
You got to throw. Save. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Runner on the move again. This to center field. Aparicio on the move. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. Now the third baseman, Michael Bush. 0 for 2 in this one. Runner takes off for third. Bunting, and he pops it up. And he barehands it. 2 outs. Runner on first. Here's Manny Machado now. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Runner on the go. Pitch
That's
inside. On to second, and he throws it away. And Machado able to spoil that pitch. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And a good eye there.
Missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2-2.
Hangs on to the foul tip. That's a strike. Bottom of the 6th inning. Digging in, Luis Aparicio. Martinez back to work. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That's a ball.
Next pitch is outside. That's towards center. Cruz puts it away for the out. And here's the catcher, Kyle Teal. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Up with it, fires to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Josh Naylor digs in now. That one fouled off. Strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And that's in the dirt. Now 2-2.
2-2.
Inside, just missed. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Now the left fielder, Roman Anthony. Lays down a bunt to the right side, and that's foul. And now the count is even. And it's caught for the out.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Up the middle, Aparicio. Handles, throws to first, 2 up, 2 down. And now Jason Varitek. Naylor hustling after it. And that's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here comes Gleyber Torres.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
This one smoked out to left. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch.
Base open at first now, and here's the intentional walk. They might be trying to set up the double play with nobody out. First and second, no outs. Ted Williams now at the plate. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance.
Now pitching, Danny Tulo.
Trying to move the runners over. Whips it to first on the run. And it beats him. What a play. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Kobe Mayo getting ready to hit. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a ground ball to the plate. Save! And we are tied. And now here is Ozzie Smith. On the ground, a second, might be two. To Jeter, throw to first, but he beat it.
The hitter knows that if he can beat out the back end of this double play, that runner from third is going to score. That's an RBI. You help your team and you keep the line moving. Really good job right there.
Clark stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. He swings and fouls one off. Smith off of first with two away. Next offering upstairs.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat.
But he scrambles back. Move to first. And he dives back in safely. There goes Ozzie. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
O'Neal Cruz.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
1-2 is the count.
Next pitch is downstairs.
That's a ball.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And out number one on the grab. So up next, Derek Jeter. He's under it. Brings it in. And there are two down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. will hit next. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly.
Hauls it in to end the inning. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. Now it's the shortstop, Luis Aparicio. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1.
Pitches in the dirt, and 1-1. There's the swing and a miss.
1-2.
And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. And here is Kyle Teal. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-2 now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Josh Naylor. There's a strike.
0-1.
That's down and in. Gets the bunt down the right side, and they tag him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike. Strike 2.
0-2.
Strikes him out with 1-0-2. Now, Michael Busch. So now a pinch hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. A 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Swings and misses, struck him out. And they're down to their last out. Now Machado up here. 1 for 3. Swinging a foul straight back. Looking to get the tying run on base. Outside. And it's a ball and a strike. They're down to their final strike.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
1-2's the count.
Kopech is just 1 strike away. Got him! And that's the ball game.
Great pitchers duel.